So if you didn't know, I live in Kentucky, and it is the time of the year the horses come to town. It is time for Kentucky Derby 150, which is a pretty big deal. I didn't have plans on attending or making a dress for it until a few weeks out, and I knew I wanted to make something special, but I also wanted to make something that I knew I could pull off. That last sewing pattern that I had used for Easter and then for the black and white gingham dresses, I thought would be perfect for this fabric that I found at Joann. And so that's what we're doing in this video. I want to use these two fabrics. I want to spruce up the pattern a bit. So I want to add a puffy sleeve. So we're using this simplicity pattern for that. And then I want to add a flounce to the bottom of the dress. I didn't want to just do this same version of this dress that I have now done 3 times, which fits me really well, and I absolutely love the silhouette on me. And so I thought, why not use it again, and let's just try to upgrade and elevate it. I love a poofy sleeve. Look how big that sleeve pattern is. And I made sure with this fabric that I had the direction of the, I'm not sure what to call the flower print that's on there, but I just made sure that I had it going in the same direction on all the pieces so that it looked more uniform. And so I got started. Here you see me pinning the skirt together, and it was a process that started pretty easy, and then I just got all of these ideas along the way. If you've been following the shorts playlist, you guys know, because I've been asking for your help so much along the way because there was so many choices to make and options and all of the things. So yeah, let's get into the making of my Kentucky Derby 150 dress. The Kentucky Derby isn't just a horse race. Let's be clear. It is a spectacle of fashion. It has evolved over the years, and it varies each year, the kind of theme, I should say, and the colors, and you never really know what to expect or how to prepare for it if you want to be in the inn, I guess. So it was a little challenging coming up with this dress design, but I think I did a good job. Good morning. I'm still in pajamas. It's Saturday morning. I have exactly 3 hours to sew. So on the table is the bodice back I have attached, and oh no, I haven't. I pinned in place, but I haven't sewn. And I interfaced this midriff piece, but I also flatlined it with just some random fabric because I wanted it to be stiffer. This fabric's pretty thin, so we need to work on that. The skirt is over here on the floor, along with the sleeves and the flounce piece. So the skirt, I'm gonna seam up the side seams because it gets the zipper down the back, and then I'm gonna put it on, and then I want to pin it and then sew it because I want it to fit like super tight to the knee, and then that's where the flounce is gonna go. Here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out, I have yet to decide, is this a lot? Like, design-wise, to have the poofy sleeve and the flounce? Like, is that going to be a lot? Granted, it's derby, it's supposed to be a lot, but I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. I'm probably going to post a short and get you guys' opinion if we should pick one over the other or do both. Because I don't know. I don't want to look like clownish, I guess, but I still kind of want to do the most. I don't know. But we're going to get to work. You guys have seen me in this dress before, and I normally would not sew the same pattern more than once because I film for YouTube, of course, and who wants to see me make the same dress over and over. But there's a way of taking patterns that you love and that fit you well and then coming up with something new. And so that's what we're doing. We gotta get to work. We got 3 hours. So as you can see, I was a little bit conflicted with all of my design choices, but accessories was a whole nother thing. That was like nights of scrolling through Amazon, trying to find the right ones. I feel like I did. I'll show them to you soon. And there will be links in the description to everything that I purchased because derby hats are a thing. I think the younger generation is going more with the fascinators. I think the royals have made those really cool and popular. But the hat is not just an accessory. It is the statement. And I am really not a hat person. I do enjoy a fascinator, so that's where we leaned. But the hat is the thing. And usually people build their outfit around the hat, not the other way around. The derby is a runway. It is a fashion show. Like, it is a horse race, but it is very much a fashion show. And so I second guessed myself a lot along the way. Here I am. I tried to taper that skirt in. It was not the best idea. The difference in with this fabric, using this pattern, this fabric is a crepe, and I had previously done it in cottons. And I will say I don't like the way like the darts looked at the hips and the way the seams are at the sides. And I think that was completely the fabric maybe not being the right choice for this pattern. But you'll see in the end, it all comes together. We make it work somehow. We do. Okay, so hope we do not live to regret this, but we chopped off 6 inches off, and now I want to like taper the seam. So I came in 2 inches from the side seam, 1 inch from the bottom. So let's say 1 inch from the bottom. We came in. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm gonna attempt it. Okay, so that didn't make any sense. All I did was put a wrinkle in it, and I don't even know how to go about like getting it out. This fabric has a little bit of stretch, so I think we need to just take it all the way up to the hip, or maybe that should just be the new seam. I don't know. I think I messed up. I don't know. I don't even know. Can you see this? I don't even know what made me think that was a good idea. I really don't know what we've done. I feel like let's put the dress together and then see if we can fix it, because I think I might have just messed up. I told you we'd get her fixed. So the skirt together. Now we're working on the bodice, which is pretty simple, and I've done it so many times before, so that was really fun. What were we discussing? Oh, derby and the fashion. So I think presently, like present day, there is more of like a fusion of tradition and modern fashion. The classic Southern Belle aesthetic still thrives, okay? But there's also room for really high-end, like avant-garde hats and dresses, and boundaries are really being pushed every year, I've noticed. Like from me being younger, watching the fashion to now, they're definitely pushing boundaries. And so I think that was kind of my apprehension with my design choices. I didn't know if they were just like too predictable, or like I just threw all of my ideas at the wall and just didn't know how to edit, I guess. I wanted to have like the Southern Belle aesthetic, but with a very modern twist. And you'll have to let me know if you think that I nailed that particular aesthetic or not, because that's definitely what I was going after. You guys, the dress is coming out so nice. I'm very, 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 very proud of it. Problem is, I think I scorched it with the iron. I was ironing without a pressing cloth. No, no. But that happened. So I ordered some appliques on. So I think some kind of way this goes on there. I don't know. We'll see. You guys, so there are the sleeves. You need to get those attached. I think we're gonna put these on here some kind of way to kind of cover up that scorch. And then we have to work on the flounce, which is over here. The flounce isn't gathered, it's actually pleated, and it's a bunch of pieces. So I thought it was kind of just like a gathered situation, but it's actually a pleated situation. So we're gonna get started. It's like they want an upper flounce and a lower flounce. So I don't know if I'm gonna do it the way they say do it. I think I am going to probably gather it. Like, I don't need it to be super poofy. Okay, that matches up. So the flounce was definitely a thing. In retrospect, I do wish I had followed the instructions given by that pattern and made like the under flounce so that it could have poofed out more. Mine kind of drapes because I just gathered it, which was a whole process, the gathering and the hemming. But I do wish it had more of that like poofy flair to it. Look how long these pieces are. But yeah, that's a small regret. But the appliques, I am so glad we decided to go with those. I think they definitely made the dress, and getting them on was so much fun. They're actually iron on, and I will leave a link to them, but just figuring out the placement for them and how I wanted them to look, and I ended up doing them straight up and down instead of across, sort of like how the pattern is on the fabric. And I really just don't think I could have found a better applique. Like, this was so perfect for this dress, and I definitely am so glad we decided to go with it, because I wasn't sure. I was like, okay, girl, you're getting a little carried away at this point, but I am really, really, really happy that we added those. I think it made a huge, huge difference to the dress and really just tied it all together. So thank you to everyone who said yes to the appliques. The dress that I have been working so diligently on, the blue dress with the flounce and the sleeves and all of those things, is for Saturday for Derby. And now we have last minute invite to a party that's happening on Sunday, the day after Derby. So I am very, very last minute going to, I found in my stash one that says fast and easy. And I'm going to do this view, and I have some purple, Amazon Prime, some purple accessories and Fascinator and all of those things. And so we have to get this done today, or at least 90% completed today. So I probably won't film a whole lot. I will do some shorts so you guys can kind of keep up. I haven't decided if this will be its own video or if it will be in with that video, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I just thought I should say something right here really fast about what is happening. I've gotten the pieces cut out, the pattern pieces, but I'm trying to decide what fabric. Hold on. I've got some solid that I really want to use these appliques attached to, probably on the skirt, if you can see that. And then I have this. So I may do the bodice out of this and the skirt out of this, so then we can attach the appliques all over the skirt with these. I think that is going to be the plan. I will show you the other accessories as we get going, or they'll probably be on shorts or whatever, but we have to get to it. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, let's get started. I don't know. Let's get started. Let's just get started. So yes, you heard correctly. At the very last minute, I need another dress. So I'm not really a big color girl. I don't think I've ever owned a purple dress in my life, but for some reason I was drawn to wanting to wear a very bright color. As I said, Derby is usually full of just bright colors and patterns and all of the things. So I got started working on the dress. I thought I would finish it in time to incorporate it into this video, but it's actually now going to be its own standalone video because it's just not done in time as I get this out. But it is coming along. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of it, and the rest will be in its own video up in a few days. And I wanted to be able to share with you the accessories and the fabrics and the pattern that I'm using and all of the things, just so you can see what all I was working on during this week leading up to the Kentucky Derby. So let me know what you think of the purple and the purple accessories and all of the things. I'm very excited for this one as well. I'm going to be sewing the appliques on the skirt tonight from bed because you cannot actually iron these ones on. So this is a little bit of a different scenario, but this is the progress we were able to make, and I really hope I get it done in time because I definitely want to wear all of these accessories, and you'll be able to find links for those as well in the description box. I absolutely love this look. I can't lie. I do. It's raining, so the hair is up. It's not finished, but I do absolutely love this dress. Okay, so the only thing I would have done differently is I do feel like the flounce is a little long. hides the shoes a bit. But other than that, I love everything about it. Thank you all so much for your support and how kind you've been to me through this process. I really appreciate it, and it has been a ton of fun. I'm off to the races, but I'll see you in the next one that's soon and sure to come.